Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Beretta 9mm USA here. Today we're going to do a review of the relatively new Glock 45 in 9mm. We shot about 300 rounds of 6-hour elite performance ammunition during this test of this handgun, and it was a great shooter.
First rounds. Oh my God. This thing is so light recoil.
The Glock 45 comes in at a weight of 24.98 ounces, and it is basically a Glock 17 frame and a Glock 19 slide. If you buy this new Glock pistol, it will come with 3 17-round magazines, and the followers are high-vis orange color. Really nice to use in the field. And these are Gen 5 Glock magazines.
So guys, on top of you being able to use the stock factory Gen 5 magazine, you have other options with this gun, which is just great. You can use a 19-round magazine. This is a Glock 19X magazine with factory +2 extension that makes it 19 rounds. SIG V crown in here, just to show you what it looks like in the pistol. That is what it would look like. Black base plate would obviously finish it off a lot better. But also, of course, you have the 33-round big stick magazine that you can use in this pistol as well. So the magazine for a Glock 18 pistol fully functions and works fantastically in this pistol because it has the Glock 17 size spring. One thing I wanted to mention about this Glock 45, that combination sort of with the magazines obviously, is the mag well on this Glock pistol. As you can see, it looks really good right now, but beforehand, the edges of the mag well were extremely sharp. So I actually had to sand down the edges a little bit to make it not sharp. So, because beforehand, it almost seemed like you could cut yourself with how sharp the mag well of this pistol was, just because the polymer wasn't very well finished down there, kind of sharp out of box.
All right, guys. So we want to cover a little bit more on this Glock 45. It has the Glock 17 size grip and the Glock 19 slide. Of course, you've got front cocking serrations right here, which sets it apart from other Glock 19s. Here's an example. Here's a Gen 4 FDE, or flat dark earth, Glock 17. And if you put the Glock 45 over top of the 17, you'll notice that it's exactly the same. There is a difference on the end, however, of approximately that much. So it's not a huge deal. It's not a big deal. A lot of people pretend that it is a huge deal. If you're CCWing it, of course, smaller is always better. So this would be easier to carry than a Glock 17. I'm in total agreement on that. Another one to compare it to, guys, is a tungsten gray Glock 19. Notice the difference in the grip down at the bottom when everything else is lined up for the rest of the pistol. The end of it is the same here. The only difference is that much in the grip. Just to kind of cover it and give you guys a look at some other Glocks that I own that I've never put on video.
All right, guys, we're shooting that 6-hour elite performance ammunition. It is the 115 grain full metal jacket, traveling at 1,185 feet per second.
Wow.
One of the biggest differences comparing all past Glocks to this new Gen 5 Glock 45 is the grip feel. There are no finger grooves here. It is more aggressive on the front of the handgun. The side is equal and so is the back. What that does is it helps you lock into that pistol. You have total control here. This thing is locked into your hand, and yet it doesn't hurt. Much better than the other Glocks that I own. Obviously this is a Gen 4, and it's just, not only does it have the finger grooves, but it's also just doesn't lock in. If you had this whole texturing over it, then it would be better. You can tell by gripping it that it's just not locked in as well as it is on that Glock 45. Same thing goes for the Gen 4 17 and FDE. Feels pretty good, feels pretty nice, but it's not the same. These new ones, the 19X and the Glock 45, have a large advantage in the control and feel of the handgun when it's in your hand, and that makes it feel more controllable when you're shooting the pistol.
And the pointability is better overall.
Very pointable. If you can put your straight finger out and point it at something, that's exactly where the pistol feels. It just feels very pointable and easy to control.
So we definitely think that the G45 gives a more positive connection between the gun and the shooter compared to the rest of the Glocks, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like the custom grips that we're using with LOK Grips on some of my 1911s. It just feels more connected and you feel in more control. It's a very good texture job on those grips.
And what's weird for me, guys, is I feel like this almost has a different grip angle than the G17 Gen 5 or 4. It just feels different to me when I'm actually shooting the pistol. I think I shoot the G19X and the G45 better than I do any of the other Glocks, full-size Glocks.
And I'm telling you, it's not this that's changed, it's just the feeling of how it locks into your hand. I'm not sure why a lot of people don't talk about that more, but to me, that's a big selling point. This Gen 5 Glock 45 has the new coating. It's a DLC, diamond-like coating finish. It's supposed to be very durable. We have not seen any wear problems or any problems at all with it. So we think it's going to be terrific too.
This Glock also has the new Glock Marksman barrel, which is supposed to be the most accurate Glock barrel yet. As you can see from the end of the muzzle there, it has a recessed crown. Very high quality barrel in these new Glock pistols.
They're supposed to be more durable and more accurate.
And if you look at the sights there on the pistol, those are the night vision night sights. There's a high visibility yellow front sight on these sights.
And you added those.
Yeah. Stock, this pistol is either going to come with a pair of AmeriGlow sights or just your standard Glock factory plastic sights. This is a huge upgrade over the plastic sights.
I gotta say, they're really bright.
33 round Glock magazine.
So what's the cost on a new Glock 45? I've seen them between $560 and $620. It depends on who's selling them, where you're at, maybe what state you live in. So look around as far as prices are concerned. Young Beretta, what does the sights cost? Because people might be very interested in that too.
I believe they're around $100.
And again, I think you get $100 worth of sight right there. It's a terrific sight picture on here. Kind of reminds me of the Legion pistols.
Yeah.
Anyway, that wraps it up, guys, for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the review of the Glock 45. And as always, thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel here on YouTube. And support us on Patreon for more guns and gear videos like this coming up in the future.